And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Inside, and KD throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Leonard. On the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Levine. Here's DeRozan. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
DeRozan challenging the defense inside, gets the board and the bucket.
Outside Leonard. Wants to get it to Morant and does. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Embiid. And Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Hibbert. Back to Leonard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so George will bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's Lawson. Good D by Embiid.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Up top, Morant.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
High post, Embiid. Over Hibbert. And again, no good by Chicago. It's DeRozan with the drive. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
Embiid wide open.
Joel Embiid.
That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Levine, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
KD on the wing.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Albuquerque leading by 3. Pass to Hibbert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hibbert's got 6 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the jam by Levine.
Boy, that's some great speed. Athletically, Levine is just a step above most people.
DeRozan's shot is good.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score. Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Hibbert. And so it's Albuquerque bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight.
Fans, your dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque. Chicago trails by 7. Pass to Birdsong. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
And the shot goes down.
Assist from
DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for Albuquerque.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Towns throws it down.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
now into the lineup for your home team.
And so here in Chicago.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Lawson. He can't get it to go. Nice defense from Billups.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
In the corner, George with it. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Got that one up quick.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
6 on the shot clock. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. 6-point lead. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque.
Which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt? Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And Albuquerque making a change here.
Make some noise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Chicago trails by 3. Dort wide open. Kicks it out to Booker. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The timing on the rejection and Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
A nice shot by KD.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Embiid. Durant in the corner. From outside, off the mark. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Shot's good by Gay. And it's a 3-point Albuquerque lead.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Embiid, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession. Harden. And it's Durant with the rebound. Embiid with it. For 3. The rebound by Harden. Here's Gay. And Rudy Gay with the slam.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Morant outside. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Durant, that's good.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And that one drops for him. And Albuquerque leads by 5. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Birdsong. The kick out to Rozier. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Towns in the corner for the tie. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's good. Lawson's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side, Towns. Pass to DeRozan. Rozier for three. The offensive rebound. Albuquerque leading by 5. And George, here we go. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
And stolen by Hibbert. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Into the lineup for your home team.
1:19 left in the third.
Christie.
Back to Rozier. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Rozier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Here's DeRozan. And Hibbert with the block. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got 4 this quarter.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with LaVine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team.
And Lawson hits 2 free throws.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And at the top of the key, Towns. Pass to Billups. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Here's Hibbert. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
Assist goes to...
And 12 points for Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Albuquerque leads by 6. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. They've led by as much as 10. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
Here's Morant. Pass to Leonard. Embiid with it. Morant with it. Defended by George. Durant in the corner. Booker outside. From the arc. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's George. Buries it down low. George has got the lead up to 10 now for Albuquerque.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Lawson right side. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Shoots from the right block.
Embiid with no problem getting in your grill defensively.
It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Hibbert. Good D by Embiid. Chicago trails by 7. Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Nice finish for Leonard. Plays the game with such precision. Rarely misses that easy one.
Tries yet again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. 14 points for Roy Hibbert.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Embiid in the corner. Uncovered. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
He gets it in there.
Assist from
And it's a 9-point Albuquerque lead.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
first team foul.
1:52 left to play here in the fourth. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Chalk up 2 there.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket. And it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
The ball goes to the away team.
1:37 left in the fourth. Hibbert inside.
Home team foul.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Second
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Here's Hibbert. That one's not going to go. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Leonard. Back to KD. To the paint. A nice shot by Embiid. And now just a 4-point Albuquerque lead.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Hibbert inside. Durant with some nice D. Morant right side. Not going to go that time. And Albuquerque the other way now. Here's LaVine. And he banks in the layup.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
On the wing, George. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Right side, LaVine. Down low. Outside for George. Lawson outside. This one for 3. LaVine inside the three-point line. Misses there. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end. Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now here's Morant. Down low. Here's Embiid. Good D by Siakam. Morant with it. And Curry has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Morant right side. And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Chicago foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but He displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Embiid. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Morant. And he lays it straight in.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Siakam. The shot's good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And stolen by Siakam. Finished off the break. 6 points for Siakam.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Now here's Morant. Now Rozier. Here's Towns. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Pass to Elliott. Sinks that one from the post.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Towns. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Siakam throws it down.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Here's Towns. Can't connect from short range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Chicago trailing here. Here's Birdsong. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Chicago up 1.
12. And now, your Savages Dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And the shot goes down.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Now into the lineup for Chicago.
Morant trades in. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Embiid in the corner. Siakam pulls it in. Chicago leading by 3. Curry wide open. Cans it from downtown.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Kicks it out to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining.
Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. Embiid, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Ja Morant.
And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
To the inside.
Chicago foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Savages.
Siakam hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Durant. Towns in the corner. Katie with it. No good on the 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
It's his first trip to the line.
Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here's Nelson. Inside. Morant with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Doug Christie.
Oh, clever stuff from Christie. Taking his motion right into the coverage to get a foul.
For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
That's a little strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Personal foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. That shot off the mark. And so that's the end of the first.
31-21.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here is Nelson. To the middle. Here's Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And so it's Nelson with it. He'll bring it up for the Savages. Outside for Curry. Back to Nelson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Nelson's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Elliott. Over Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one's on Morant. For Chicago, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Sean Elliott. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Chicago trails by 13. Outside, KD. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. That shot misses. And the Savages the other way now. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Elliott. Out to Kukoc. Pass to Elliott. Back to Kukoc. Fires for 3. Elliott misses. Chicago trails by 15. To the inside. Here's Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Ja Morant.
Embiid's got 12 in the game.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the call on Curry.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution.
So both teams making some changes here. Back to Rozier. For the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Elliott. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 7.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Chicago leading by 15. Here's Elliott. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Elliott's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Chicago. Pass to Rozier. And stolen by Siakam. The kick out to Scott. Here is Elliott. Plenty of space. And it's Durant with the rebound. Now, here's Rozier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good on that one. Pass to Siakam. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rozier with the steal. Durant with it. Back to Rozier. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Leonard. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson.
Kawhi operating in the painted area. So tough to stop.
And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next one.
25.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's Chicago now, trailing by 19. Back to Irving. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Out to Kukoc. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for Chicago, Joel Embiid.
Down low.
Ja Morant.
Here's Kukoc. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Joel Embiid.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Inside, Scott. And finished off by Scott.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Joel
Well, the
Embiid.
thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Booker looking around. Fires the three. And it's Chicago with the
2
rebound.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
For three, Booker. And the
Devin
three
Booker.
ball is good. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Scott, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ
Joel
is something
Embiid.
that gets talked about,
3
but
points.
its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's Scott with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Embiid wide open. And the three off target. And Morant's got the ball here for the Savages.
Chicago foul.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul
Checking
of
in for
frustration
Chicago.
right there.
Bobby Portis. James Harden.
To the
Terry
paint.
Rozier.
Here's Scott. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's Rozier missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Scott. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
The kick out to Rozier. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harden, no good. Pass to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Morant surveying the D. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Checking in for Chicago. Joel Embiid.
Rozier for 3. And the miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Supporting your team. Please make sure you get home safely, and we'll see you next game.
Morant with it. Leonard outside. Good.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Morant. Leonard can't get it to go. Right side Durant. For 3, Booker hits the trifecta. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Yep, count it.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Now here's Durant. Here's Morant. The rebound by Kukoc. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. Leonard for 3. And he can't get that one. Pass to Leonard. Outside Booker. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Leonard finds some space. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Morant.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
First team foul.
The first one falls. And Morant drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Out to the right wing. Here's Blackman. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Morant. Uncovered. And that one hits the back iron.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Leonard. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
You can't forget to box out Kawhi. He is very aggressive at putting shots back.
Shots good by Towns. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Morant with it. Guarded by Morant. Inside. Here's Birdsong.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Pass to Blackman. From the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Checking in for the away team, James Harden.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Kukoc. From outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Down low. Harden's shot is good.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Here's Leonard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
Harden from outside. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Virginia Beach.
14. The visiting team. 13.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Levine attacking. And here's Butler outside. Sinks it from distance. Butler's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Back to Rozier. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Marshall. On the wing, Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Personal foul. First team
Just
foul.
over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Leonard outside. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Irving. Back to Leonard. Left side Durant. 5 on the clock. To the middle. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's a tough shot in traffic. Durant using his size to full advantage.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
That's what you call it.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Home team ball.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. On the attack, Rozier. And that one's good.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
DeRozan. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
A 1:29 left in the second quarter. Here's Marshall. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Irving. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Back to Rozier. All alone. To the paint.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
Doug Christie.
Woo!
Ooh, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else.
Oh, are you kidding me?
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot's good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Butler can't get it to go. Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. To the inside. 2 on the clock. The shot won't fall.
Very surprising.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Sixers up 4 and will return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Morant off the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Pass to Blackman. Leonard left side. Over Leonard. That one a little long. To the middle. Outside for Morant. Back to Durant. Outside Morant. Right side Durant. Outside Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Durant. This for the tie. The shot, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Back to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range. They get it back. And the basket by Blackman. He's got 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And it's Morant off the drive. Count it.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
Morant with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Back to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Phenomenal concentration by Durant. Physical play is not going to throw him off.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Morant. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
outside Harden. Outside Durant. For the lead. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Durant's got 7 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
They push it up 4 on 3. Oh, stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. The 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. A minute 15 left in the third quarter.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
An open look for Durant. Leonard pulls down the board. Pass to Kukoc. Now here's Leonard. Here's Embiid. And he converts the layup.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Blackman. Shoots over Harden. And the basket by Blackman. He has 7.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns.
And he knocks the jumper down.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Stolen by Harden. Rozier outside. Pass to Durant. Outside Harden.
Home team foul. Rolando Blackman. That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Philadelphia 76ers, they lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get
33.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now Rozier. Outside Levine. And he banks in the layup.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Embiid misses. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Rozier. Excellent D there from Morant.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the USA.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Pass to Butler. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 4. Booker can't get it to go. And stolen by Morant. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Booker hits from deep.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Out left to the wing. Here's Vucevic. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Pass to Embiid. And here's Leonard. Butler covering. Here's Embiid. Good. And the setup by Morant. And Chicago leads by 1. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
This demonstrates how confident Levine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Pass to Durant. Outside Booker. Now Morant. Back to Durant. Outside Booker. 4 on the clock. The shot. Off the left rim and out. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Levine. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. Pass to Embiid. The 3 ball.
Joel
hits
Embiid.
a 3-pointer.
3 points.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Here's Blackman. This one for three. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Up top, Durant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Basket's good.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Outside Booker. Back to Morant. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. 4-3. Oh, gets the three to fall.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
Morant. Second chance shot. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within three.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
From deep, Morant. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
And will join us again soon.